Black and white flags, striped and checked flags being held aloft and waved all around St James's Park. And the Big Pope wearing all yellow, making his Newcastle United debut with Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär and Dan Burn, who is making his 100th Premier League appearance, and Matt Targett back for good, permanently a Newcastle player at left back. Bruno Guimaraes will probably sit a bit deeper, Ando, do you think, with Joe Willock to the right and Joe Wellington to the left? Miguel Almiron, Alan San-Maximo, whose last goal in a competitive game was back in mid-January, and Callum Wilson, leading scorer. Referee's second whistle. Joe Wellington rolls it back to Bruno Guimaraes. And the match has begun and the season has started with Newcastle on the ball. Dan Burn across to Fabian Schär. First time to Kieran Trippier. Sent over halfway. Callum Wilson chasing. He's got defender at his back and it's sliced behind.
Yeah. Deflections, wrong-footed Henderson. And it's just ricocheted past his left-hand post. Another corner kick.
Southampton have taken a surprise lead at Spurs, and now Nottingham Forest on their first attack. Surridge into the area, Burn intercepts, and Trippier plays it to the feet of Bruno, and Newcastle pass their way out of trouble. San-Maximo laid off to Joe Wellington, steps inside, then back through for San-Maximo. Almiron free down the right, and San-Maximo has released Almiron into the area. Wilson in the 6-yard box. The cutback is intercepted by O'Brien, who brings it away. And a promising break. It wasn't on target.
Oh, what a touch.
And then a slip from O'Brien for Forest, who had a brilliant first touch to bring the ball under control. Couldn't find a teammate. Burn to Joe Wellington, left side of central midfield. Knocks Cole back to the floor. Hits it, Joe Wellington. And parried by Henderson. Couldn't hold it, but nobody following up in black and white. Forest clear, straight to Trippier. Has a look, and then moves forwards. Corner of the area, back to Bruno. Trippier's got space again on the right. Receives it from Almiron. Back down the line for Miguel Almiron in the corner. Trippier again, dinked into the box to Willock. Takes it on his chest. Gets into the box. Willock lifted it towards the back post. Couldn't get an effort on target. Couldn't find San-Maximo, who was arriving late. I think about to get away. But Williams has been booked for that tug back. And now Joe Wellington down the left side from the free kick. There's Wilson. Almiron coming onto it. Oh, he's let it run. Still on it in the area, Almiron. Laid off to Trippier. Ball to the back post. Henderson claims.
Didn't want to hit it with his right foot. Why didn't he hit it with his right foot?
Right. Point blank range, right in front of goal. Let it run.
Just hit it with your right foot.
Target's intercepted. Henderson's throw forwards. Almiron. Great ball. Great turn, rather, from Joe Willock from Almiron's ball. That chance again from Almiron. Wilson got something on it.
You hit it with your right foot. Just...
You know, he might be stretching a little bit, but he's got time to get there. And 6 goals in pre-season, but it was not a confident act in front of goal. Then Joe Wellington to Bruno, just behind halfway on the left. Target now for Joe Wellington, who wins a free kick. That was a foul by Lingard. They started it again quickly, Newcastle, and moved it to Bruno. To the left to Joe Wellington. San-Maximo on the outside. Joe Wellington might go himself. Joe Wellington, great play. Joe Wellington just wide.
What a run.
Would have been an unbelievable goal, but he couldn't get the shot on target.
He's got anything on it. It's a great run. Drifted inside Worrell. Oh, he's just pulled it wide.
It's a huge chance, and you'd fancy him to score.
Would you, though?
Standing off from a bit, floated in, looking for Callum Wilson.
Couldn't get on it, could he? Not enough forces on the cross. He couldn't generate any power.
Burn stood firm.
Good defending.
Pushed the ball away from him. He may have faster feet, Johnson, but Burn did very well. And then a diagonal ball from Newcastle right to left to San-Maximo, taking on his man into the area. Here's Alan San-Maximo, but it's straight at Dean Henderson. A low right-footed shot into the middle of the goal. San-Maximo went to take it around O'Brien, who intercepted, and now he's thinking about a shot away to our left, and then an effort from Johnson blocked and then fired back in by Williams and behind. Share to Bruno, back to Share. It's through a gap in midfield to Willock, out first time to Trippier, that's a bit quicker. Almiron bringing it down, decent first touch on the left, now to Willock. Forest have got set defensively.
Hit it.
Newcastle now have Bruno just outside the area, through for Almiron, the cut back, save.
This time he plays it with his right foot.
Goalkeeper.
Great ball, Bruno.
And he's down Almiron, looks like he may have hurt himself. They have another corner, Newcastle.
It's that right leg, right foot.
A header that goes slightly behind target, but he's onto the ball, down the line. Simon Hooper blows the half-time whistle. First 45 minutes of the season. Doesn't bring any goals for Newcastle United. Johnson knocking it around Byrne, who's recovered superbly, got his body in the way, in between man and ball. Gets Newcastle in possession again as Almiron turns and looks to play it through. Saint-Maximin, edge of the area, back out to the right. Here's Miguel Almiron onto his left. Can he hit it? Almiron, it's run into Colback and Forest clear from the edge of the area. Why won't he use his right foot? Trippier with a cross, it's a good one. Saint-Maximin at the back post stretching, couldn't connect.
Well, when he cuts back in on his left foot, why doesn't he hit it?
Gives it to Joelinton, into Bruno, Colback there to Willock, spins away from O'Brien, back down the line, this near left side to Joelinton, fired in, Saint-Maximin, Wilson, and then Joe Willock went for it,
did he?
Far corner with a right-footed snapshot that Henderson got down well to save.
Yeah, it didn't.
Niakate for Forest, one back by Newcastle. Almiron, edge of the area, still Almiron, played into Saint-Maximin, saved.
Why? It amazes me why teams want to play out in the back. When you're not good enough to do it, it should be punished, you should be a goal up.
Corner taken quickly, great spin by Saint-Maximin in the box. Niakate with a toe on the ball to divert it away. I mean, Almiron had 2 or 3 openings there where he could have had the shot himself. On his left, Fabian Schär's had a go! Oh, wow! What an unbelievable strike from Fabian Schär from distance to give Newcastle United the lead. Absolutely no stopping that one for Dean Henderson. And they open their account for the season with a stunner from Schär. 58 minutes. Finally, after all the chances, it's taken a long-range goal to break the deadlock, share the scorer. Newcastle United won with tiring legs. That was a big ask for him. Williams has lost it to Joelinton and Saint-Maximin, now to Bruno. Willock back to the left. Saint-Maximin takes charge down the line for Joelinton. The cut back towards Wilson! Doubles Newcastle's lead, and he scores on the opening weekend for the 3rd season running, getting his right boot to the ball, rolled in by Joelinton and lifting it up and away from Henderson and into the far corner of the goal. 78 minutes, Newcastle United 2, Nottingham Forest 0.
Yet again, Forest bring it all on themselves, trying to play out in the back, and they're not good enough to do it. Give it away on the edge of their own penalty area, and it's a scuffed cross by Joelinton. Good finish. It's a real good finish. See, the cross isn't great, it's a scuffed cross, but he's got to cross the big centre-back outside of his right boot, up and over Henderson.
Well, the ball comes to him, Ando, to score like that with that foot is not an easy skill. Exchanging passes, here's Longstaff. There's the final whistle. The season starts with success against Nottingham Forest by 2-0. And despite their dominance in the first half, they had to wait until the second to get the opener, Newcastle, and it came courtesy of a brilliant strike from outside the area from Fabian Schär into the top corner of the goal. The lead was doubled by Callum Wilson. gave Newcastle United a victory by 2 goals to 0.